Okay, hi everyone. This is me. A few years back, I know I aged a bit. I'm Caleb. Currently, I'm in the SmartGym team, working for GovTech Sensors and IoT division. I'm currently doing the back-end systems and infrastructure for the team. So today, I'll tell you more about what my team is doing. Yeah, so I'm not sure if any of you have been to some of the public gyms in Singapore and have seen our system running. SmartGym is actually an IoT platform with health and fitness use cases that are built on top of it. And then we've been integrating with some of the use cases from other agencies so as to grow our platform capabilities and expand our digital ecosystem. Yeah, so one of the examples is how we automate the personalized fitness programs for NS Men, which I'll go into detail later. So who are we? What do we do? I decided it's easier to show than to tell. So previously we made a video. We should do a better job in explaining what we do. Okay, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, so basically, what we are at the heart of our system is by taking health and fitness machines and then retrofitting them with sensors. And based on the measurements that we collect, we're able to derive health and fitness insights and decisions on top of them. So a few years back, the team started off with this vision, every citizen's #1 health and fitness companion. Yeah, so I know it sounds a bit vague, but it's actually packed with meaning, and it serves as the guiding principles in terms of how we design the system. So I'll break it down further. So by every citizen, we mean that we want to design a system that is vendor agnostic and caters to the general population. So even as we develop use cases that are specific to certain target groups, we actually develop the features with the entire nation in mind. And #1 means that user-centric design is our emphasis. And for health and fitness, We don't want to just design separate different products or solutions, but rather we want to have one unified platform so that we can build a digital ecosystem from this. And lastly, companion. Even though we are developing with the whole general population in mind, we still want our solution to be personalized in a way where every user feels as if the system was built just for them. So fast forward to last year, MINDEF actually had a conversation with us. They were asking us if it was possible for us to create a system that could automatically create fitness, personalized fitness sessions for the NS men so that they can do it at the gyms in their free time without depending on the availability of the fitness instructors. So in order to build a system for that, we started with this question: what does a typical gym session look like? For those who go to gym, this might be familiar to you. So in a typical gym session, it consists of about 4 to 5 different exercises, and each exercise consists of 4 to 5 sets, each containing 6 to 10 reps. So you can see that there's this generic template that we have that applies to most of the users. So this is something that we can use. By creating a template, we roll it out to every user. But I know that we have a whole range of users with different fitness levels. So the actual details of the workout, such as the number of reps or the weights that have to be lifted, has to differ from user to user according to their fitness level. So with that, we need to create a guided fitness system to achieve this objective. So how does this guided fitness system work? Okay, from the video, you know that we're able to collect the different workout information of the users. So we actually have all their historical workout data. And from that, we are able to estimate the fitness level of the user by assigning a certain fitness metric to gauge their profile. So one example is we are able to derive the 1 rep max, which is a measure of strength of a particular muscle group. And we can also derive the metabolic equivalent of the cardio exercise, which is a measure of cardiac intensity. So this is the profiling step. The next step is the template creation. So for example, if MINDEF comes to us and tells us that they want the NSman that is part of this program to do 2 upper body exercise, 2 lower, and 1 cardio exercise. So this forms the generic template without actually specifying the details for each single NSman. And then the next step is to replicate this across all the different NSmen that is part of this program. Each of them will have a session goal, but the actual details will differ based on their user performance metric. So for example, everybody has to do 5 sets of chest press, but then a stronger guy will have to lift a heavier weight, for example. Yeah, so this is a snapshot of what the generic template looks like. Okay, and then the last part is the most straightforward. So the user can go to the gym as and when they are free, and then they just have to clock in their workout, which will be captured by our system. And all we have to do is tally to make sure that they match. So this snapshot you see is the personalized goals that are specific to each user. Yeah, so we actually provide them a real-time feedback of how they are doing according to their fitness goals. So all these workouts actually contribute back to the historical workouts. So from this, we can actually create a positive feedback loop. As the user completes more sessions, we have more data to work with. We can come up with a better estimation of their fitness profile, and in turn provide a better recommendation and push them harder towards their fitness goals. So this is a rough overview of how it works. How does this look like at the big picture? Previously, I mentioned that we want to build a vendor-agnostic platform that caters to the general population. So not just NS men, we take ourselves out of this use case. Public users can also benefit from this system. And then in terms of the sensors, currently we are using our existing SmartGym IoT infrastructure, but then it's also possible for third parties to integrate their sensors, devices, wearables into this whole ecosystem so that we have a wider coverage and a variety of fitness data. And then the last part of the ecosystem is the guided fitness system. While we are doing it by ourselves now, we can replace them with actual fitness coaches or AI models that can provide a better recommendation for a wider audience. So as you can see in this ecosystem, whenever a new party joins this ecosystem, it's a win-win situation for all. Each of the stakeholders actually benefit from it, and our platform value increases accordingly. So I know I talk a lot about fitness. We also have a health focus. Some of the health-related data we are working with is blood pressure measurement, heart rate measurement, as well as other metrics such as your blood oxygen level, etc. So currently our team is working on extending the platform towards an elderly care use case. So working with the health-related metrics, and in a similar fashion, we try to be the intermediary between the seniors and the caretakers and doctors. So this forms the elderly care ecosystem. And some of you might have learned in the news that Queenstown has been selected as a health district in our nation. And this will serve as a test bed for us to roll out this assisted elderly care initiative. So back to the takeaways for today. I know I covered quite a bit of things. If y'all forget whatever I said, just remember that there's a health and fitness IoT platform out there called SmartGym. And we are open to collaboration and integrating new use cases to increase our platform capabilities. And some of the examples I went through was the personalized fitness program for the NS Men, as well as assisted elderly care at the Queenstown Health District. Yeah, if not, that's it for my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.